What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Your boy Ryan LFC back again, guys. Another top shelf video for you guys. Today I have a special guest on the channel, Military Gunners. How are you doing, my brother?
I'm good. I'm good enough. Big up Ryan LFC for bringing me on the show. Much respect, much respect.
Appreciate you come and take the time out and do the video with me. Our biggest question is Winford Schafer break the JFF, put them in bankruptcy? We all know that 2013 Winford Schafer signed for the Jamaica national team, the head coach. His salary was 50,000 US a month. Put that in Jamaica, that almost 7 million. That's a lot of money for Jamaica, a team that one of the best team in CONCACAF. I think that's a lot of money. Currently, look at Theodore Whitmore's salary. He probably getting 400 Jamaican dollar. That's a big major difference. And Theodore Whitmore, I think he deserve more because he have a better win ratio over Winford Schafer. How you feel about that, Military Gunner?
All right. To be fair, so I think one of the reasons why we might get such a with Schafer because of the in previous success. I think that we may look at it that come at a cost. We may think that come at a cost. So you already know that when you're purchasing a player, a coach, you purchase based off of previous what them do previously and previous them CV basically. So them diplomatical outlet, what them do before them come to the club. So basically I think Schafer getting paid based off of what he did before and potentially what he can do. Now it worked out that it just never worked out in another way there. And I think that financially, the contract negotiation was axed. I think that he really got too much money. Yes, we know that he has a good CV, previous CV, but I do believe that he really got too much money. And because of that, it might drain the JFF a bit financially. And I think that could have maybe set us back maybe 2-3 years in the building phase.
Yeah, I totally agree with you when you said in track record. Do you know he take a team to the World Cup, one of these African team? I didn't remember the African team him take to the World Cup. So him CV, him track record, and he were coaching in the Bundesliga at the time. I think he without a job when Captain Horace Bell, rest in peace, legend. He was the president that do a lot of great things for the federation to take the team to the World Cup 98. Do I think him overstay? Yes, I think him overstay at the leader. But I think that really put the JFF in a lot of pressure to see we giving Winford Schafer so much money, and that's the current president say that's what costing us the team right now. We cannot pay the player them and cannot do a lot of stuff we want to do because we have to pay a lot of debt. Do I agree with them? I don't think so. I think you guys should go out and get sponsor for these boys because look at the tracks record. Some of these players have Andre Blake, one of the best goalkeeper in the MLS, Leon Bailey, one of the top superstar from Jamaica. When you look at different from this Jamaican team, we have Usain Bolt, we have Bob Marley. We have so much. We are one of the best team in the Caribbean, hands down to the Reggae Boys, and we cannot attract sponsor to support this Reggae Boys team. I think the federation not doing enough to get sponsor for this Reggae Boys. What do you think about that, Military Gunner?
Yeah, personally, I agree with everything we said. To be fair, in the world of marketing, I think that the JFF really, really poor in the marketing department because if you're selling a product, the product must entice the buyer. It has to entice the buyer. And I think that is where the marketing department is going wrong. And if you're going door to door to knock on someone's door to sell a pen, you better make sure that you have all details about this pen. You have to make the people believe and want to purchase that pen. It's not a case in which you, the marketer, want something from them. No. Let the person you're selling that pen want something from, want the pen. So the JFF is failing in regards to the marketing area. And I don't think they're using the Jamaican brand really, really well. The Jamaican itself, the country, the name Jamaica is a brand. The color, the black, black, green, and gold is a brand. I think they're not selling the brand properly. So the marketing department, I think what they should do, put their plans together. Go to those sponsorship and say, this is what we have to offer. This is what you are going to get from it. Because if you don't tell someone what they are going to get from what you're offering, they will not buy it. It has to benefit them more than it's going to benefit you. It has to benefit them. That is the way that is the how marketing department operates. If they don't see in the case in which they're not going to benefit from it, I don't think they will want a sponsorship. So this is what you're going to do. So okay, so for example, let's say courts, as I said before, sponsor Leon Bailey. Why would courts want to sponsor Leon Bailey? What would courts benefit from sponsoring Leon Bailey? You have to highlight the benefits of it. So Leon Bailey says, okay, I can do these particulars for you. I have a brand name worldwide, which means that you're not going to be only seen in the Caribbean or in Jamaica. You'll be seen on a worldwide basis. Europe, all these places will be seen. So, as I said, it's about marketing, and I think that they're failing in the marketing department. Maybe there are a few people in that area that should lose their job, to be fair. Because if you can't find sponsorship, it means that the marketing department is really, really poor. As a small person, I don't know anyone, but if I decide today that I'm going to sell my car, I will find someone to purchase that car. It's about finding the right area, the right department, people that are interested in what you have to sell. So I think that marketing department need to do some research, and they're very, very poor in that area.
Definitely. And one of the things that Captain Horace Burrell and Leon Bailey father, that Craig Butler, what they do in 98 World Cup, they pick up a few players because 98 we have the same problem. We could give a player them that say could focus on training. So what they do, they go to coach and say, listen, we have two players. We want you support them. We want you give them a salary, basic salary a month. At the time, they were getting $30,000 from coach. And then another company like Digicel take two more players. And then another company, Water, take two more players. Then another company, Lasco, take two more players. So what every corporate business we're doing, they're just trying to sponsor in two or three Reggae Boys play. And also what the Reggae Boys player do, because at the time you have the likes of Theodore Whitmore, because at that time 98 they were big in Jamaica, also a name, and they do a lot of promotion for Lime, for Coach and all of these company for the business to sell. And I think Jamaica need to go back that route, because in this modern time we have better player than 98 worldwide. No Leon Bailey, worldwide no Andre Blake, worldwide no Damian Lowe. Every single one of these players were playing for the national team right now at this current time. They're playing I League, if not the MLS, in the English Premier League. Grab Mariapa. All of these players we can attract good sponsor where they have a worldwide brand. That's what I think the JFF need to do.
Yeah, I agree. I really agree
Yeah,
that.
go for it.
Oh yes, I really agree. Those are some valid points, and if they don't get better in the marketing department, I think they will definitely go down a bit further. And to be fair, we are expecting us to do very well. We are expecting us to do very well in the Gold Cup, also in the World Cup qualifiers as well, also entering into the World Cup. But it all boils right back down to if we sort out the finances. So right now, the finances is what actually is holding us up right now. And even back then, as I said, what Schafer did, how they paid Schafer, and the repercussion of that really elongate itself maybe further than we expect. No, what we had the COVID issue now, which football stops, all the broadcasting stuff of football, the RSPL stuff as well. So things that money usually coming to the country via, we're no longer seeing those assets being used. No finances coming in that particular area. So I think there's a lot of factors, variables which affect the finances right now. But I just believe that they fail to do the marketing part of their department properly. That is the biggest factor. Moving
Yeah,
forward,
and
they have to fix that area.
yeah, definitely. And we play against United States, we lost by 4 goals to 1. I think most of the players them playing that team were new. Most of them were new. They didn't have a chemistry together. And this is what some of the main guys were staying out because of financial problem. JFF don't want to pay them what they deserve, they're supposed to get, because JFF don't have the money. No, whether COVID or not, Before COVID, this has been going on with the JFF. 20 years ago, 10 decades ago, we have the same problem with financial. Ricardo Fuller, Bibi Garner, Marlon King, all of these players go through the same thing. And this is what the young generation trying to do, trying to make an impact. Because when we gone, we don't want to have the same problem for my son growing up, come to play for Jamaica, the same salary part. So the guys just want to sort out the thing and just do the right thing. The JFF need to do better. Look at the PLCL. Look at the Premier League in Jamaica. Over 300 million and not even a ball kick for the last 12 or 13 months. Where the PSL get so much money, the Jamaican Premier League get so much sponsor. And you're telling me that the national team with Leon Bailey and all of these superstar on it worldwide, we cannot attract sponsor. As we say, military TV. We don't we don't think the JFF do enough to help the reggae boys. I don't think they're doing enough. As well, Leon Bailey said, it's going to up to the JFF if we don't qualify for the World Cup. And when Leon Bailey said that, everybody was just furious in the JFF about Leon Bailey. He cannot come out and make these statements. But it's just the facts and it's just the truth. Sometimes them say when people telling you the truth, it hurt. And what he said, it hurt them. And they all, why JFF, why we always hear JFF coming out like the president coming out and talk? Only time we hear this man coming out and talk, unless somebody say something bad about them. When I hear JFF coming out and say, "Oh, we're trying to get this sponsor, we're trying to link up courts, we're trying to link up digital, we're trying to link up water," all of these corporate company, we don't hear nothing like that. So as you said, the JFF need to fix up and just do the right thing because we're going to the World Cup 3 months from now. We don't need none of these things. We just need the thing to sort out the player them get what they deserve and just move forward. We have a great chance. We are the third best team in CONCACAF. We are the best team in the Caribbean. I will make it look like we are fourth choice in the Caribbean or we are the sixth choice in CONCACAF. No, we are third behind um US and Mexico. So we need to do better and do it quickly as possible because we don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. When I look at the RSPL, I realize that them sell a proper project. They sold a proper project. That is the reason why they were able to get the sponsorship. As I said before, their marketing department, maybe the marketing department for the RSPL should come across the JFF administration. they need to, because if they can sell a product that hasn't been used over one year because of COVID, and they can sell that and get such a big incubation money coming in for that project, it means that they have something planned going forward. It means that whoever those sponsorship are, they're expected to get something back. That is the reason why they invest, and definitely means that they have good marketing strategies and it is working. And I think that JFF has to learn something from that. Or it's a case in which the money is there and JFF just very stagnant in trying to use the money. Because, as I said, we haven't heard anything in regards to a project building from the from the managerial area of the JFF. We haven't heard anything from that. You will get a bit more confidence when the head of the JFF come down, stand and said, this is what we want to do going forward. This is what we're going to do. These are the things that we're going to put in place. And I find it so baffling to realize that we have an international break and we're struggling to get two fixtures to play during the international break. Something that we need. So these things have to sort out. I am confident that we are the third best team in the Caribbean. But I do believe that at Trinidad, I'm watching some of Trinidad preseason and some of the news that Trinidad are doing. They're bringing a few good players overseas as well. And we're complaining about finances. Trinidad are doing everything that they can to better themselves. But guess what? Because we know we have a name and we feel like we think we can just go out and call a player, and because we're Jamaica, we can get him. That is not how it is. And we are going to fail if that is the way. If we want to go into the Gold Cup, we have to sort out the finances, sort out some preseason games. US are playing a maximum amount of preseason. US team is playing. They gel more than us right now, to be fair. Then you can see based on how they play that they have a level of understanding on how they want to play. We don't have that because we're still mismatching. You can imagine the week before Gold Cup is the week we're sorting out finances, which means that we haven't had any preseason. Which means that going into the World Cup, would be really, really poor. It doesn't matter how big names, how many big names is on a team sheet. Cohesiveness, chemistry, moral, those things affect it. Those things affect teams that are playing. It doesn't matter how big the name is. So we have to get those things sorted out. By then, Mexico is playing almost during the international break. Mexico already play 2 games. 2 games they already play. USA are going for their third game. I think it's today. And we have only one during that time period. And we're not lucky enough to see another one. So these are the things that we have to sort out, and we can't let it run and run. Like in Jamaica saying the last minute thing, we can't make it go down to that. We can't allow it to reach that area.
That's what's going to happen. Always, reggae boys, always the JFF do. They wait till the last minute. They're trying to do stuff, and that's not going to work. The same problem Theodore Whitmore have, and the problem I have with Theodore Whitmore, as the leader, brother, you have to talk up more because people like Ryan LFC, military gunners, we going to bash you and say you're not doing enough. But what happened, Theodore Whitmore, these man, the JFF, the president, all of these man are failing you and you don't understand that. You have to come and talk to the public, tell the public what's going on. Just like going to the USA game, you were upset because you didn't have a physical trainer. Can you believe it? We didn't travel with a physical trainer, but on the list, the 10 people were going to travel with the JFF, they have a fitness trainer. And they lie to the public because they pick up a fitness trainer in Austria. In Austria, they get a local fitness trainer. Can you imagine? This is how these men are running the thing, bro. These are the men are running the thing, brother.
And to be fair, we might not want to believe it, but believe it or not, there's a lot of implementation of fronting still going on right there. There's a lot of fronting still going on in it. And that is going to ever be Jamaican's downfall. Fronting. Can't continue.
That's what FIFA come and look at the state. Oh, the president get elected to be the president of Jamaican football. This is why kudos to Captain Horsburgh, legend. He has done great, but I think he stay in the seat too long because he owned Captain Baker and he sponsor the league, the parish league. So at all time he always get the vote because if someone do, yeah, if Captain Horace say I'm going to back out, I'm not going to sponsor this parish, we call it, man.
The Premier League?
No, man, like back down in the country there, like someone who's sponsoring the Super League, we call it the Super League.
The one to reach to the Premier League.
Yeah, the Super League. But I don't remember the exact name, but Captain Horaceburg were the sponsor for that league, for the federation them to vote, like the parish them to vote. You were running the parish league in Jamaica, and the name slipped me, but the reason why Captain stay in the seat for so long, bro, because he used Theme Captain Horaceburg, that's the bakery, to sponsor the Super League. So if he withdraw, no one will sponsor the Super League. So at all time, Captain have the benefit. So people will vote for him because they want the league to continue because Theme company sponsoring the league.
And that's the problem.
This is the same thing that FIFA come and say. It shouldn't run like that. This need to change. And the same thing with the same, most of the people them in the federation now is under Captain Horaceburg. Is the same people them. Nothing changed. The same people them. And this is why they fight out Craig Butler, because they know they fear Craig Butler can do and pull and get a lot of sponsor. This is the thing.
And the thing about it now, remember, Craig, to be fair, Craig Butler is a no-nonsense type of person. People might have them various different views about him, but he's definitely a no-nonsense person. And guess I know, no? If Craig Butler should find himself in that position, many people would be out of a job.
Yes, that's what they feel.
So it's all about friending. You can't afford to lose your friend. And guess what's gonna happen? Even the team will be started to be selected off friending again. Even the team, because just the other night I was watching Hector on the field. I was amazed. I was so amazed when Hector and Mariapa started to stay on the field for the entire night. I was surprised. So basically you can see that a bit of fronting still being applied.
Definitely. But Military Gunners, I really appreciate you come and share your thought on the JFF. Guys, make sure you go and subscribe to Military Gunners. Hey, listen, Ryan LFC fans, I want to know how powerful my followers following me. I want make sure I see at least 15 over you guys. Go on Military Gunners last video and comment Ryan LFC Center. I want to know if you guys really truly love Ryan LFC. And also I have a couple more video to do with Military Gunners. We have the Liverpool preview to come around and all of these stuff. So make sure you go and subscribe to Military Gunners. I want at least 15 subscribers from this video. So please, I'm begging you guys. If you're new around here, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Military Gunners, tell the people where they can find.
All right, big up Military Gunner TV on YouTube, Military Gunner TV on Instagram, Military Gunner TV on Twitter. One thing, just search Military Gunner. Even on Google, you show Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and also Instagram. So just search Military Gunner TV. Much support, massive respect. Thank you, Brian, for having me on the show. Much respect, bro.
Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit the like button, share the video, get the message out there. Ryan LFC on him road to 6K. So I like to say peace out. Stay safe.